Hey guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution Tarot, and I'm here today to bring you a message. I just got a new deck, the Bone and Earth Oracle, and I got a few tarot decks I'd like to try out. But I wanted to do a short, and like these messages are just way too big, way too much going on, so I want to see what we have today. Guys, for all my subscribers, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you feel like this resonates and you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. Join the journey with me. I'd love to have you along the ride. As well as I just want to take a moment to call in spirit, my team of light, my ancestors, as well as any spirit guides of mine or yours that would be here for the highest good of everyone watching. I ask them to join us to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, as well as to use me as the clearest channel possible, delivering messages that are for the farthest reaching, but for the highest good of all of us. Okay, so we're going to take the bottom here. So, I pulled, what I was guided to do was shuffle, break it up, and then to pull 3 different cards and then the bottom. So I'll show you the bottom first, which is Uncover, Nostalgia, Sentimentally, and Memory. Before, when I was trying to do this as well, I kept getting like something with a choice, right? There was a choice that needed to be made. So some of you may be kind of going through some stuff, but kind of looking at the past and going over, you know, just nostalgia in our memory. So what came out here was number 6, was Surrender, Letting Go, Trust, and Expansion. What I love about these cards is, as well, is it's talking about these 2 dichotomies of life and death. The other one we had here is Prosperity and Wealth, Contentment, Abundance, and 26 here, the key, Inner Calling, Clarity, and Intention. What I was saying about this is like the mushrooms, right? The fungus growing off of the decayed animal, the bones that are laying here. So there is something here. For some of you, I feel like it could have something to do, you know, with really whatever we're letting go of. I feel like this eclipse too, this eclipse season, that lunar eclipse, it's just everything. The last couple months, there's been a lot of energy, a lot of changes, and I feel like a lot of purging. So I also got a new deck today. I'm going to show you guys. This is the one I wanted to get last time, but I didn't. So I was called back today. So we're going to kind of do a little unboxing here with it. But this Inner Calling, Clarity, Intention, I feel like for some of you, you're really starting to understand that, first off, one thing, you could make a lot of money or business at doing something that you have been called to do. But other than this, too, is I think for some of you, there is something holding back, some memory or something that's kind of, for some of you, I heard a core memory that's holding you back and holding back from being able to trust. And it's something that's blocking this wealth energy from coming in. So this could even be for some of you, if you they're giving me like some self-sabotage, right? Like if you know things are going too well, then all of a sudden we have to, you know, we find something that's wrong about the situation. So I've never shuffled these. I'm going to do a quick kind of once through here, more than once through, but I felt like it was really important as well. This is my first time, so blind reaction to this avian tarot. It looked absolutely beautiful. But Spirit, can you give me some information on Uncover? What is the memories? Okay, so they're giving it to me already, that probably throughout these lunar eclipse, the lunar eclipse a couple months ago or a month ago, and then the solar eclipse. I did shuffle, but they will still be close. We have, funny enough, the 4 of Cups with the Robin. Okay, it kind of came upside down, but that could be because some of you guys it's time to move out of that. We have the 5 of Cups with the Mallard. And we have the 6 of Cups with the Eastern Bluebird, which I was thinking about Bluebird today because I feel like my grandma might come back as a Bluebird. And on the bottom of that is the 3 of Cups with the pigeons. Look at that pigeon. So for some of you, I do feel like this energy or whatever it is that needs to be let go, and this memory does have a lot to do with, maybe, for example, they're like, this could feel like being poor. This could feel like we're feeling in lack mentality. This could be even with our heart really holding on to things. But whatever it is, it's really blocking our financial flow. there's a lot of heart energy coming up with this tarot, which I know this is the first shuffle and everything, but I also find it very interesting when we look at this as well, this key, this inner calling. I feel like for some of you, your heart is already trying to show you the way, right? Your heart's already calling you to go different places, and you're going to know, they're giving me like this happiness gauge and happiness level. With this Four of Cups as well, and I'm not sure if this is making sense, but it says it's almost like with this Four of Cups, there's like, you can't keep this to yourself, as well as they're giving me this robin as like one of the first birds that when we see this bird, we know spring's coming, because they're not going to come if it's going to be crappy, and if it is going to be crappy, well, they're here, it's not that long because the robin's here. This bird is quite aggressive as well, very territorial, very, very protective of their young, and very loud and very squawky. And I do feel like something has been with, this could be within you, this could be, you know, your attitudes towards other people, it's however it is, but something has been really held back here. And there is a real desire. What I have here was a change, to have kind of reunion and comfort, and they keep bringing me back here, okay, to this pigeon here with this one looking like, okay, these are my friends, I'm going to stand out for them, I'm going to stand guard for them, but also much like this robin, like this is with this heart energy, I feel like this is like, try and mess with me, I dare you, because there's daggers coming. Both of these birds seem a little bit like they're giving me the god pigeons from Animaniacs. If any of you guys watched those years and years ago, you know, that they're giving me like, take no, you know, we mean business here, and we're protecting what we love. And underneath that was the Seven of Swords with Merlin, and this, oh, they're showing me another one too, which is the Six of Pentacles with the umbrella cockatoo. But this Merlin bird, right, he sees through, there's cut through bull crap. There is a real importance here for, I feel like, discernment, and again, to feel like when you're making decisions forward, how does that feel in your heart? Because if we are doing things only out of monetary purposes, how does our heart feel? Are we living holistically, or are we kind of repressing part of ourselves? And they're giving me something about like there is it runs the danger of forgetting who you are. So throughout this eclipse, this is, okay, more sorry, I didn't finish my sentences, and I apologize. But what I was saying is, with the eclipse, we may have had a lot of uncomfortable emotions or memories coming up. And again, core memories that have had an effect on our heart. Okay, they've had an effect on how we view relationships, effect on how we view love. This is the Eight of Swords. Under there was the white-breasted woodman. Oh, I love this too. This Nine of Swords with the wall creeper. But this coming to me, it really is that we've maybe had false belief systems or values implanted into us from a very young age. Again, this is core memory. So a lot of us, from this last little while, I think there's been a lot of inner child healing that needed to happen for us to move forward and go, you know what? I want this reunion. I want this feeling of happiness and love in my life. And with this mallard duck as well, with this change, just a little tidbit. My family, we think we have mallard beaks with the flared nostrils, right? But there is a real importance here with that mallard beak, I feel like, because like ducks stick together, okay, or a flock, so to speak. But there's also an importance of that big strong bill for some of you, okay? They're also saying there may have been things when you were younger that you may have wanted to do as a child. And if we had, immature, they're giving me immature parents or people around us, those that may have been jealous. Especially what I heard is if you've been gifted for a long time, if you've been a gifted child, there's a lot of stuff and a lot of, blocks to what I heard is your greatness and your value that you may really need to remove, because it's been placed on you. And there may have been people, whether they knowingly or unknowingly, have tried to thwart you. And there is a lot of importance right now on that being released. Okay, So I hope this message made sense. Let me know, because I do think here that as you start to release a lot of this stuff and go through these memories that are coming up and go through this information, I think you're going to start to see there's a lot of inner child healing, and it's going to become clearer and clearer, parts of your mission and your path on this earth. And it's going to become clearer in your heart as well on what's feeling right for you, because whether it's monetary, the cha-ching, or your happiness and abundance and wealth within yourself, there is so much to be had from really taking those deeper looks into when our subconscious gives us those little triggers, or gives us those, those moments in time that we can give ourselves more clarity. But it's how we come to each of these. And when I said it hurt is like attach, it's what we attach. Sometimes we may have recurring nightmares, I heard, recurring memories, or maybe some trauma. And often we may see it as we keep having this repeat. But something could be that there's something we haven't seen the same way, or something is being repeated to us because we haven't got the lesson from it, or we haven't seen what message is truly supposed to come out. So one thing I'm hearing is, if you are talking with Spirit, just ask Spirit that they come forward with a clearer, more concise understanding for you. And again, what was that? This came out too. The sun with the peregrine falcon. I'm going to read that to you. And the moon with the bowerbird. So whatever has been hidden is going to come into the light. This also speaks of the full solar eclipse that we had the other day too. So the Queen of Swords with the gull. Beautiful bird. Loud. Scrappy. But also unafraid to tell the truth, share their opinion, and not afraid to try and steal your picnic either. So there's a lot of balance, I feel like, coming in, and I am going to read to you the peregrine falcon here, though, with the sun. So let's see what we have. Sun. Sorry, guys. I guess I wasn't fully prepared. Well, there's the bowerbird. Okay, so the moon. Illusion in dealing with the subconscious, considered the final challenge before arriving at a breakthrough. Dealing with repressed emotions and internal insecurity, indicating the point where the querent reaches an interval that ventures into the darkness of the soul. Opening the deepest recess of the mind, possibly projecting inner fears and negatives. So, in the in-depths here, the moon card is of illusion, instincts, and a beckoning to the most primitive core of the human characteristics of human nature. The moon is the first card to embody a total lack of human presence. Instead, representing animals other than Homo sapiens, is considered the final confrontation with the hero's journey, a challenge to embrace what is personally disturbing to the hero, to completely accept their deepest, darkest, carnal, and inner traits. So the thing is with that, I'm not sure you guys can hear it, but there are sirens going out there too. A lot of the subconscious has come into kind of your living day-to-day reality, and the things that needed to be released and needed to be changed. And with this eclipse, it was meant to bring so much clarity. So for some of you, you may be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Under that was the red-tailed hawk as well. I want to show you, because we saw a hawk today on our drive home, and beautiful bird, but there's so much about your quick instincts and your ability to be able to see from above. Same with this falcon here, this peregrine falcon. Weird that I'm having trouble finding the sun. Star. Oh, it's the next one over. So the Aquarian has reached a moment of victory. Happiness and bliss will soon follow. A positive outlook is imminent. So when you're coming to this particular one, when the hero overcomes the challenges of the moon, they will soon find themselves in the warming embrace of the sun. Basically, whatever came out over this eclipse, it is definitely time to see it, to feel it, to heal it, to see if there's a place in your world where you're still holding on to it. This may be really important to journal, but whatever it is that's being released is going to help you out and bring a lot of prosperity and abundance in your life. So that's a message I have. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope it landed well, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye, guys.